Hey y'all, welcome back.
Today we'll be showing you guys how to make the crispiest, tenderest, and most delicious calamari there is, and provide you with pro tips on how to achieve this right at home. It's really easy, and also we'll be showing you guys how to create a savory sauce to dip with. Before we get into this recipe, please take a second to press the like and subscribe button to our channel and hit that bell button for future notifications.
So y'all, let's dive right in.
And for the ingredients, we will need 1 pound of calamari. And if you're not a tentacle person, you can definitely leave that out. Buttermilk, flour, cornstarch, baking soda, black pepper, salt, Old Bay seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, cayenne, mayo, sweet Thai chili, and sriracha. And as always, the specific measurements and ingredients will be listed in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. The calamari we bought were frozen, so we're going to thaw it out in running cold water and the sink for 30 minutes to defrost them. Once these are thawed out, we can begin by cutting our calamari into rings, 1 inch preferably. I like them in big cuts because they are not just meatier, but they will cook more evenly while we wait for the batter to get to that perfect golden brown color. With the tentacles, I like to cut off the long tentacle so that they're all even in length. And if it's a big piece, I would like to cut them in half from top to bottom. But since these are small, I'll just leave them as they are. Now, transfer these to a bowl. And real simple, just cover the calamari in about a 1/2 cup of buttermilk or enough to cover them in the bowl. And add 1 teaspoon of salt. By soaking the calamari in this buttermilk brine, it will help tenderize the calamari and also help the flour dredge stick better, giving a crispier calamari. And sit this in the fridge for at least half an hour to tenderize and marinate before we fry it up. And while we wait, let's create our seasoned flour and dipping sauce. First, the flour mixture. To a bowl, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And to that, we're going to add 1/4 cup of cornstarch and teaspoon of baking powder. This combination of cornstarch and baking soda will make it extra crispy. Now, to season this up, we're going to add 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons Old Bay, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon Italian seasoning, a 1/2 tablespoon paprika, and 1 tablespoon cayenne if you don't mind a little kick to your calamari. You can really add whatever flavors you like to this. Now go ahead and grab a whisk and mix this really well together to make sure all the seasoning are evenly distributed in the flour. It's flavored. Next, we'll make our dipping sauce. And FYI, this sauce was used in one of our popular videos, the Bang Bang Shrimp. So to create our sauce, we'll need 1/4 cup mayo, 1/4 cup Thai chili, and as much sriracha as you like. You can make this recipe as spicy as you like by adjusting the balance of sriracha and sweet chili sauce. Whisk this together and set it aside for dipping later. Now, let's preheat our fryer to 350 degrees Fahrenheit before we move on to the next step. It's now been over half an hour, so let's get to dredging. Using a spider strainer, scoop out your calamari from the buttermilk bath and drain some of that buttermilk off and dump them into the flour mixture to be dredged. Get your hands from underneath and pull some of that dry flour from the bottom to cover the top and start pressing the flour firmly into the ring and tentacles. Make sure each piece is well coated and shake off any excess flour and place them on a sheet pan or plate. Look at how everything is fully breaded beautifully, y'all. Now that our fryer is up to temperature, it's time to throw these calamari in. Make sure to fry in batches so we don't overcrowd the fryer and shock the oil. This will also allow the calamari enough space to float around to fry better and get properly crisp. After about 10 seconds in the fryer, you want to get in there and check on them to make sure they're not sticking to the bottom or to each other. If they are, try your best to break them apart. These will cook quick, so keep an eye on them. We don't want to over fry the calamari because they will taste super rubbery and tough. The fry time should only be about 2 to 3 minutes, or until they turn a beautiful golden brown color. Once they look like they are ready to come out, drain all the oil and let them rest on a wire rack or a plate with paper to absorb the grease, and immediately hit them with a dash of salt while they're nice and hot, and continue with your next batch. Oh man, look at that. We can't wait for you to give this recipe a try. And once all the calamari is fried, it's time to plate and serve them while they're hot. The key is to eat them as soon as they are done. Also, give it a lemon zest on top to give it that extra refreshing taste, and just a lemon wedge for presentation. And friends, since we're feeling a little fancy today, let's sprinkle a little parsley across the calamari. And there you have it, friends. Crispy calamari with a side of our homemade bang bang sauce. Aren't they beautiful? Oh man, look at that. They're crispy and golden brown. This will be the best calamari you have ever made. I promise. It's taste test time.
Ooh,
You
my
ready?
favorite part.
All right.
All right, check this out, y'all. Oh yeah, crispy calamari.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. We're gonna dip it in our homemade bang bang sauce.
It's flavorful, it's crispy, it's tender. And I love that the batter sticks.
Oh yeah.
So that
For
was
sure.
our goal from the beginning. If you eat calamari and the batter breaks, you know it's not that great. And I just love that it's so fresh, it's crispy. So this recipe is definitely a win. So be sure to make this recipe at home and give it a try. If you haven't already from the beginning, please like and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button for future notifications. And let us know what you think about this recipe in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.